Welcome back to Avowed. Last couple of videos we have been wandering around a new area. We are now in Emerald Star, heading in this general direction here. Now I see there's a merchant here, but I think we've already been there. Agmatic Emilio's Emporium. Yeah, say that 5 times real fast. Yeah, I think we've already been there because looks like he's the only one on here. We already went to someone in here and he didn't have anything. So we just found another fast travel point, which is nice. I'd like to find another camp. I'm hoping between here and there's another camp, but that's where we're going. Seems like it's a pretty far way to go, but that's where we're going. So let's hit it. Looks like it's getting dark. There's another house over there. There's lots of buildings here to investigate.
First, my wife runs off to paradise, and now this.
I don't know who's talking to me, or who's just talking. This guy, he's just talking. He's not a skeleton. He's just being a whiny, cryy guy, and he doesn't really have anything for us. Alright, let's continue on. I guess we could stay on the road, but I don't see. We don't really have any kind of a road or map or anything that tells us where to go. We just followed a marker, I guess. Watch out for mushrooms.
They say he's still there, lying in the scaffold. It's a shame, a crying shame.
A crying shame.
Yes. But not unexpected.
Here's another building. Let's see what's in there. Some livestock. Anything else? See anything in there. It's just some of them weird cows. Okay, we want to go this way. They don't have any skeletons working the fields here. Don't look like any dead bodies. I guess we're going where the light is up there. That's where we're going. So do we want to go check out what's over here? Oh, let's take some of this stuff. Spring berries. Let's go up here. This place looks abandoned, so it could be bad. You know, one thing in this game that I was trying to figure out, I looked it up online, but is they don't you know, you have all of these abilities and these elemental abilities, but the game does not tell you enemy weaknesses. And if they're relying on me, oh, there's some mushrooms over there. I see one walking around. If they're relying on me, you know, to determine. Oops, read it. Those seeking inhabitants of this building may find their new domicile within the walls of. Living outside the walls has simply become too dangerous. By order of Governor Vidaro, this property is to remain vacant until further notice. Okay. Is there something laying here? No. Alright, we got some shrooms over here. Let's go deal with them. Looks like there's some right there. Can I get them with a bow? You know, the thing I've learned about this too, I'm trying to, it's hard because I'm a first person shooter guy, but these weapons, they don't shoot when you pull the trigger. They shoot when you release the trigger. Like this. When you release the trigger.
Nice job.
Oh, I missed that one. Really? Ah!
Nice
So that's
job,
very
everyone.
difficult to get used to. Yeah. I'll probably get used to it as the game goes on, but... Has this guy got anything? Well, mushroom cap, of course. And it's getting dark, so we should continue our road ahead. Something else I want to see too. Again. Let's see. Ranger. We've got this one, right? This is marked. Increases damage with bows and guns by 25%. So we can't level that up again until level 10. And we're only at level 9 right now. We got a kind of a long ways to go to level 10. Okay. This increases damage with one-handed, so that's what I wanted to see. And steady aim. Holding your power attack with a bow or gun slows time. So I'd kind of like to buff these here again just a little bit. What's this one? Parry. Yeah, I'm not good with parry. This must be another arrow deflection. Okay, so I have to get this. I have to unlock this before I can get arrow deflection. This is a level 10. What do we got here? Piercing thrust. Power attacks with daggers, swords, and spears. Okay, that also does some good damage. Do we have bows and guns? So I still have, back at the camp, I believe, it's not in my inventory, I still have my rifle back at camp. I might have sold it, because it was just a common one, I think. I'm probably going to regret selling some of that stuff, since we're now in a little tougher area. I probably should have kept some of that stuff. Okay, I guess this is the way to get into the city. Let's do a save before we go into the city. Is this the way in? Looks like it's the way in.
I really don't think you can deny that everything wrong in Fior obviously comes from using Animancy.
We don't use
nothing
Animancy
there.
on our farms and Dodge. Our farms don't try to kill us.
Alright, let's do a save here. This is a good place to save the game, I guess.
I don't know what you want from me. The other Animancers and I are just getting...
And what am I supposed to do? Travel. I'm just supposed to travel to this place. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Inverno? I guess. Unaware attacks on unaware enemies receive a damage bonus. So like a sneak attack. Is this guy going to stop me and question me? No, I don't look like it. Captain Hoop? Oh, he's going to stop
The Emperor's
or her.
envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way.
And to whom am I speaking?
Captain Alfair of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of Animancy.
Animancy is dangerous. We need to rule it out as a factor in this plague. Perhaps the diplomacy should be left at the diplomats, Captain. I suppose the Valerians don't like... Let me do this one
Fair
here.
enough, envoy. Talk to the man all you'd like. When diplomacy fails, the Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adirian interests.
Of course you will. I think I have some idea of what you mean, Captain.
Barter for peace, prepare for war. We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
Gee, thanks for all that.
Does
Yes,
subtle
she
mean something
is.
different outside of Solace?
Sorry, what do we got around here? Plants. Not what I want, but... Thorn fruit. These people are all standing around something over here.
Oh, this will be so very useful back home.
Genuine
Is this
healing
guy
crystals, purest in all of Eora.
Yeah, he's a vendor. Okay, well, I guess I should unlock him, right?
Rejuvenate and revitalize your personal essence. Pure crystals dug from the
He won't
soil
unlock.
of
Maybe he's not a
Emerald
vendor.
Stair. No imitations.
Where is the guy I'm looking for? What's in here?
Can I
here's a
interest
vendor.
you in some glaive bear?
Sure, let's see what you got, girl.
Welcome to Poria in Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
Maybe she's got some stuff I could use. Holy crapola. Let's see what she's got over here. She has some Helea's Talon for whoa, baby, 450 bucks a piece, huh? So that would be what? Crap, 2150, 2250 for 5 of them, huh? 2250. I have a lot of money, but I'm not willing to spend that just yet. What else has she got? Man, that's almost expensive as Paradisian Ladder, but Paradisian Ladder still has that beat. She has armor. Fine scale armor. Not as good as mine. Nope. And she has a few weapons, huh? Oh, okay, grimoires. Whoa! That's a lot of different grimoires. Holy crapola. Jesus. Yeah, playing a wizard would be tough, man, with all that. Trying to keep all track of all of that. See if I got anything to sell. I don't think I do. I have 3 grimoires now myself, don't I? They're not worth anything, are they? What are they worth? 30, huh? Jeez. Yeah, I'm not gonna sell those. Just, I mean, I have to unlock this one and this one. I've got to unlock it with level 1 or mastery, grimoire mastery 1. I got to unlock those two, which I might not do that. What else we got? I have no armor. What is these? Oh, accessories. That's worth a lot. Plus 10 damage reduction against Kith. Negative 10% damage reduction against all others. Yeah, that's a weird one. That's very weird. You get plus 10 damage against Kith and then a negative 10 damage against other sources. I wonder if I should sell that. We'll hang on to that for just a little bit. Arcanist Ring, Delver's Curio, and Dexterity. Let's not sell anything yet. I'm thinking that at some point I'm going to wish I didn't sell a lot of the stuff that I had. She's got some more. I wish I could sell some of this stuff, man. I'm not even using it that much. She got over here. What's this? There's some coin. We'll take that. I write this without hope, knowing you'll never see it. Every day I come into your tea shop, watch as your lips mutter about the noise and complain about contention. Yet the only contention I feel is within my heart. I order your tea, sit in the corner as you serve other customers, but you never notice. I imagine what has captured your thoughts each time you lose focus and stare at the walls with a blank expression. Each time I wish that it was me you looked at with those glazed, blurry eyes. Forever, your magpie, Abrit. Is that who we were talking to here, Abrit? So she's writing a love letter to somebody? This is Abrit, okay. What do we got back here? More essence. Well, I got a bunch of that stuff. Alright. Let's keep moving on. We want to go not there or there. I guess up here? This is a quiet little town, isn't it? What's in here? The gifted magpie.
Would you care for a refreshment?
Let's see what you got, dude. Hector,
If
the
you
brewer.
are looking for sanctuary, you have found it. The Gifted Magpie is a house of calm, rational discussion. We have only 2 rules of conduct. Maintain dignity and speak in a soft tone of voice.
Something going on around here?
To put it gently, yes. Giada Castel is giving our governor a piece of her mind, loud enough to rattle the windows.
Rattle the windows.
Animancers are miracle workers, but their work breeds obsession, rivalry, and bitter disagreement.
You must see a lot of animancers around here.
Their anxiety keeps me in business. This tea house is where troubled minds come to approach problems from a quieter angle.
Speaking of which, I could really use a cup of tea. Sounds like you're running a public service. I mean, I'll
I
come by
would
later.
cherish your company. Farewell
So he's not
for now.
He's not a merchant. Well, it says he's a merchant. Probably tea. Okay, well, we don't want no tea. I don't need no stinking tea. Alright, let's move. Let's take this here. Palm stone, another coconut. Anything else? Okay, let's go talk to who we need to talk to, I guess.
My invention is guaranteed to enlarge your essence.
Enlarge my essence. I don't need my essence enlarged. Let's go this way. Keep following the marker.
What's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look at your city. The Dream Scourge is laying waste to our home.
There's the governor.
There is no Dream Scourge in Emerald.
Is that who I'm looking for? Sorry to interrupt that. Search for the governor. Yeah, okay, that's who I'm looking for.
The land begs to differ, and I can prove it.
We can discuss this in private.
We are discussing it now. How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Sorry to interrupt. I'm also looking into the Dream Scourge.
In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Tempers are high, but I don't see any assassins. Yet.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
I am an Adrian envoy. Is that official enough?
Very well. I hope you remember that behind these walls, your influence has limits.
I'm sure he didn't come all this way just to challenge your authority. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now our farms.
That's why I'm here. Perhaps an Animancer can help me stop it.
Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
We definitely agree on that.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust Animancy as his father did.
But you do. What would it take for you to fix this? It's difficult to ignore dying farms once you start starving. But you do.
Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Once again, bureaucracy stands in the way of getting things done.
I'm just trying to stop Chiata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
What's the worst that could happen? She's the one taking all the risks here. I think she knows what she's doing. Well, how can you say that? Let me take her off your hands. I'll make sure nothing goes wrong. She's the one taking all the risks.
You must be unfamiliar with Animancy. There's always collateral damage. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
If we work together, I won't stand between you and your ambitions. I share the governor's doubts, but you're right, we can't afford to delay. what was that about your family's basement? Let's not go there yet. We can work that out later. Let's do this.
Really? Unexpected from an Adiran. But how could I refuse an offer like that? Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Chatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Inverno.
Whoa, you're banishing her for that?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast.
You're making a mistake.
Perhaps. But I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Inverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
Alright. Are we just gonna go through a cutscene?
I'll find
Guess
us
not.
another bedroll.
Yeah, he's gonna do what? Oh. Speak with Giatta. Where is she at? Let's see if it shows me, or we gotta get out of here first. Da-da-da-da. What's this? This is where we gotta go? Speak with Giatta. So her house is within the bounds of the city that she just got cast out from. We have a little. Let's go. I guess did we discover that? Where the hell are we? My current quest. Oh, here we are, right here. So there's a little side quest here. Let's go gather that up. That's right down the street in front of me. This way. That'll give us a couple side quests. And what do we have here? Some coin? Is that your coin, dude? Sorry, I'm gonna take it. And there was, I noticed when we were talking to these guys, there was a note on the column here. Let's see what this is. Missing person. Offering a substantial reward to anyone who can locate the remains of Maxim Vidaro. He vanished in the wilderness of Emerald Stair 10 years ago. 10 years ago. His journal is also missing. I will accept it as proof of discovery. Maxim was founder, my father, and devout Skanite. He would not have left us without good reason, so I have every reason to believe he hasn't gone far. Okay. Oh, he's the governor. Okay, well, let's go talk to whoever had this. There's a quest over here somewhere, side quest. Let's see. Where is it? Just to my right here, but not in this building, but not here. This way, maybe? I hear something tingling. Ah, a little chest. Let's take that. A diary. Ooh, golly, I finally done it. I'm studying at the academy. Blah, blah, blah. I am confounded. My colleagues snicker as I pass. Okay. What do we got here? Some more money. Take it. Now, I don't know if this is where the quest is or not. Man, I guess essence is going to be everywhere. I'm not going to get any fucking health vials, eh? So, I don't see What's this over here? T. I don't see anything here. Quest available. Maybe the bone. Oh, we gotta go downstairs. Maybe there's a bar or something. Look like there's a bar. What's up here? Nothing. Well, let's go down to the bar and see what's down there. Go behind here, go this way. Can we go in here? I guess maybe here. Let's see what's in here. What's over here? Valentino Casanova. Until then, however, I must work with blah blah. It could be said that neither of us deserve blah 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 blah. We gotta keep this one, eh? Okay, we can keep that in our inventory. And what's that laying right there? Is that health? Oh, looks like we got some health this time. Nice. Keep those. Health potion. Alright, let's see what's in here. There we go. There's a guy.
One jump. But I couldn't even do that.
So there's a guy. There's a.
Pour you a drink, good like?
Let's see what you got, dude.
Well, I'll be a godlike in the bone and bore. Apologies for the ruckus outside. The Animancers never know when to shut their mouths.
I found it entertaining to watch.
I might be more amused if it didn't happen so often. But that's Animancers for you. Except Giata and Quilici, that is. They are the only Animancers taking the Dream Scourge seriously.
That's a
Try
mistake.
telling that to Vidaro and the Animancers. But the rest of us, we've all heard the rumors from outside. Animals gone mad, terrors stalking the wilderness day and night.
Stories are true. I've seen the Dream Scourge myself. Yeah,
Although I
just
admit Fior is in a bad way. Dream Scourge or not, we've had crops fail before, but never food rations. The governor says it's just a temporary precaution, but I am not buying it. So, we ought to drink while we can. Agreed? Anything I can get you?
Let's see what you got. He has lockpicks. I think I got enough lockpicks for a while, right? Let's see. We have 21 lockpicks. Yeah, we got enough lockpicks for now. Wild mushroom caps. Okay, that's always good. We got nothing. We're good, dude. We don't have anything. Let's go talk to this guy. Where's this guy? Is he the guy here with the... Who was it? This guy. Here he is. Dude, can I help you?
Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could that have been?
Can I help you?
If I could help myself, do you think I'd be in here? I don't mean that. I have a lot on my plate.
Where's the rest of your squad? Shouldn't be out on patrol? I've got time. What's the matter? I've been known to help for a price. Let's go with you're not going to solve anything staring at that. Okay,
My
let's
two
go to this
youngest
one.
rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. I assumed they'd turn up. But it's been 3 days now. They're still not here.
If you need them found, I'm at your services. They've disappeared before, haven't they? That's not much to go on.
Belena and Adalaro are their names. Haven't seen more than 20 winters and... gods, they act their age. They were good rangers once. But since they've caught each other's eye, all they do is sneak off to...
Get to know each other? Dip the pen in the inkwell? Let's be a little subtle.
I think they know each other very well.
Well, there's worse places to make the four-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh man, this brings me back.
Anyway, I never thought I had any cause for concern. They always found their way back eventually, but they haven't this time. They're out there, all alone, and they could be in danger, and
You don't have to explain yourself. I'd be worried about my charges, too.
The last time I saw them, I sent them to patrol the northern riverbed. If you go that way, please, keep an eye out for them. I'm losing my mind in here.
Two young Nimdutin wandering out by a river. Consider them found.
Maybe we don't look too soon. Give them a
so
while.
both guys,
know what I mean?
They want something to say. Yeah, I know what you mean. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Know what you mean, know what you mean. Alright, so where's the, Giada's house? Where are these guys at? Are they here? This is not down. No, that's... Who's this? Who's this here? Remember, to look for the revenants. Okay, we gotta look for revenants. This is missing rangers. Okay. And that's the battle scars. Okay. I thought that said battle seers at one time. So we already have what? We have 3 side quests. Let's look. Oh no, we have a companion quest. That's what that is too. And this is a Dawnstar companion quest. Huh. Forge star stuff. Huh. Someone in the Living Lands must know how to craft with star metal. So... But that's what this is here, isn't it? That's what this one is up here. Here? Battle scars. That's not it. I thought we had one for star metal, didn't we? Missing rangers. I guess we don't. That's kind of weird. Let's see. Yeah, I thought I had something here for that. Anyway, I guess not. So what do we have here? We have the Animancy method. That's the main one. Missing rangers. Memory of the deep. Look for the revenants. Missing rangers. Okay, so I guess we don't... I don't know where this was at then. Where the hell was this at? Active quest. If I click on it, do we have something here? We do not. Ah, man, that's weird. I swear I had something in here. I think I was thinking it was this one here. Battle Scars. That's what's his name's quest. So we don't have anything really for that. There might be something back in. We may have to go back there and see what's going on with that. Anyway, let's find what's her name's place. It's up here somewhere. We have to talk to both our companions again. Where are we going? Where's... Oops, I gotta hook it up. Son of a... Sorry. This one. Okay, we're getting close to where we want to go. Yeah, right here. We want to go this way.
Welcome to my fine establishment, I mean.
What's this? Is that good stuff? It is. Leia's Talon. Ah, God, I'm in the wrong spot. I always seem to be in the wrong spot, don't I? Are those, that doesn't look like open. We can't open those doors. Would that be it? I don't think so. Let's look. No, it's around the wall. That goes outside, I bet. I think that goes outside. So we're gonna go around here. Maybe down here. Is this her house right here? Oh yeah, it is.
That
Okay.
did not go as
all
I
right.
had planned.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you.
Take her stuff. Alright, now we'll talk. What's this here? Ecology of living lands. Alright, let's talk to her.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giata, some manners, if you please.
Why start now?
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego.
He must have his reasons. He's focusing on the wrong problems, that's for certain.
I can think of one. He's an entitled little worm who can't stand to be proven wrong.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior, Miss Inverno, I'm hardly even an Animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
You stuck to your principles, that's what matters. Can we still fight the Dream Scourge? I'm sorry for your exile, Giada. These are some weird, there's always weird choices that don't seem to click with anything that's going on. Can we still fight
We'll
the Dream
have fewer
Scourge?
resources to work with, but anything's possible. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want, on my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long.
How so?
I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Okay,
Your
I'm sure you'll tell me.
parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you.
What do you
I
wanna
never
know?
expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of Animancers.
Well, I'm looking forward to working with you. Not everyone in Adir hates Animancy. If we can stop the Dream Scourge, I'm willing to look past my biases. But he's not really biased, so let's go with this one.
We will set aside our differences for the greater good. Won't we, Giata?
Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days.
You think there might be a connection? As people keep reminding me. You're looking at me as though I'm some kind of experiment.
Wouldn't that be a coincidence? I only bring it up because Animancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by...
Helping you pack? Are you alright?
I just realized this is the end. I have to leave Fior, Miss Inverno. Forever.
Take all the time you need to think it over. Nothing ends. Think of it as a new beginning with new friends.
Some people don't find out who they really are until they leave home.
You'll be all right. My advice, find a good tavern and learn how to prepare squirrel over an open flame.
Maybe if I focus on what I have gained, I can learn to accept everything I've lost. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the Animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast.
Maybe I'll have better luck. Will your colleagues even talk to me after what happened to you?
Don't worry. Ignacy can't banish us all. Manto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fior. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name, and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge.
Sounds like I have my work cut out for me. What do you expect to learn? So what's your theory on the Dream Scourge anyway? Let's see what she says
I'd
about
rather
that.
not speculate until we have more data. If you have questions, I'm sure the others can answer them. We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial Envoy, Research Assistant. Who knew?
Alright, let's go outside. Okay, so we have 3 guys to talk to. One of them is this way?
Careful, or we'll get thrown out of the pub. We're already thrown out.
Alright, let's call it a video here, and then we'll figure out what's next. So, if you're watching, thanks for watching. See ya.